The Global Terrorism Database is an online database developed by the Department of Homeland Security. This database is helping intelligence analysts, law enforcement, and policymakers understand terrorist groups' modus operandi, tactics, and activity levels. GTD users apply this understanding to identify trends and inform strategies to counter terrorist activities. TPLF registered as a terrorist on the Global Terrorism Database. The database shows detailed information about the dates, location of the incidents, weapons used, natures of the targets, number of casualties, and responsible groups or individuals. This database lists 12 incidents in which the TPLF attacked private citizens, NGOs, businesses, journalists, or religious figures and institutions. 7 of them occurred while the TPLF was in power. TPLF is also designated as a terrorist group by the Ethiopian government. Declassified CIA Weekly Situation Report on International Terrorism. December 1978. Members of the Tigrayan People's Liberation Front, TPLF, continue to hold the American helicopter pilot they kidnapped on the 1st of November. Declassified National Intelligence Daily. Monday the 23rd, 1987. Food shipments in Mekelle in Tigray province, the hardest hit area, have virtually halted since recent rebel attacks on relief convoys. Insurgents in the north have reiterated their intention to attack all airlifts and convoys not receiving prior rebel clearance. The rebel interdiction of food shipments in the north is a more serious impediment to relief effort than was the case in 1984 and 85. Statement from the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, June 15, 2014. The TPLF qualifies as a Tier 3 terrorist organization under INA Section 212A3B69 on the basis of its violent activities before it became part of the ruling coalition and the government of Ethiopia in May 1991. On October 6, 2006, a secret cable wired to Washington by U.S. Ambassador of Ethiopia, Vicky Huddleston. Huddleston reported, a series of explosions were reported in Addis Ababa on September 16th, killing 3 individuals. The government of Ethiopia announced that the bombs went off while being assembled, and that the 3 dead were terrorists from the outlawed Oromo Liberation Front, OLF, with links to the Oromo National Congress, ONC. An embassy source, as well as clandestine reporting, suggests that the bombing may have in fact been the work of the government of Ethiopia security forces. "30 years of TPLF's violence, bloodshed, brutality, mass killings, genocide, robberies, corruption, mass displacement kidnappings, and atrocities still continued in Ethiopia. At this very moment, Wallo Amhara region is under the control of TPLF. Given the nature of TPLF, one can only imagine the magnitude of utter brutality and atrocities committed in Wallo at this very point. For almost a year, Ethiopian American voters tirelessly pleaded and petitioned in the halls of Congress, staged protests outside the State Department, wrote letters pleading President Biden and his officials to stop supporting the terrorist TPLF, but it falls on deaf ears. Close to 100,000 Ethiopians live in the state of Virginia. Many Ethiopian American enthusiastic voters switched sides to the Republican Party and delivered an unexpected win to a Republican gubernatorial candidate. Traditionally, the majority of Ethiopian Americans are supporters of the Democratic Party. However, in 2021, that all changed due to Biden's administration and their utter disregard of the territorial integrity, sovereignty, and dignity of Ethiopia. About 25,000 Ethiopians and Eritreans live in Georgia, and many thousands in the key swing states of Arizona and Pennsylvania. A good majority of them are expected to vote for the Republican Party in the 2022 midterms and beyond. Please like, share, and subscribe.